Hey, welcome to my exclusive video for the London Games Festival. I am Gilles Pomereuil and I am very excited to present you my game, Music Power Up. I have been working mostly solo on this project, but I would like to mention game artist Jean Hafner, who has worked on the project for a few weeks. In my game, you play as a musician in the 1980s and you will create music for video games. You will enjoy playing many games for which you will make the music. You will live a compelling story rooted in the digital revolution of the 1980s that brought us the microcomputers and the home studio. You will create music for real. The game includes its own music studio. Whether you are a total beginner or a skilled musician, you will find the studio accessible and adaptable to your level. You will learn about sound, how it is generated, and how to sculpt it to your own needs. Your music studio will be upgraded as you progress through the story, allowing you to relive and understand all the innovation in the 1980s that took us to the home studios that we enjoy today. In this video, you will see a quick overview of all the facets of the game and the core gameplay loop. We will then go deeper into the details. We will leave the first moments of the game story. We will see how to quickly create a tune for a game. You will see me playing some of the games in Music Power Up. We will then go deeper into the music app and see how to create sounds and make your own music. So this is your mini music studio in which you will spend a lot of time making music. It is both easy to use and quite powerful. You will also meet some good friends who will guide you through your career. Some of them will even have jobs for you. You will make the soundtracks for 10 different games. You will get to play each one of these games as much as you want, with your own music and sound effects in them. You will receive magazines with reviews of your games and with articles about digital music in the 80s. Your music app will receive upgrades along the way. And these are some of the games you will make music for. They are all inspired by classics of the time. They are all fully playable, and after the end of the story, you can still replay them as much as you want. During your career, you may receive some of the 4 game awards you can get in Music Power Up. I will now walk you through the first moments of the story. So this is how the adventure starts. You receive a message from your best friend Jenny on your answering machine. The story is set in 1985. I wanted the player to be immersed in this era. You will see later that trains play a special role in this game. Also, during this trip, you might play with a pocket electronic game, Chocolate Factory, that will already teach you the basics of the music app in Music Power Up. You are now at the factory where computer manufactures microcomputers. You meet with Jack. In the future, Jack will open an electronics store and even has a project to open an arcade in town. We are now in the corridor and we will open this first door. We meet John, currently sales manager at Computer. In the future, John will start a game publishing company and you will work a lot with him on game releases. We can continue our visit and we notice this arcade machine. I am not showing it today, but it is actually playable, and during your career you will also make the music for the microcomputer port of this game. And now we see Jack again. On his computer, Jack has a program to test sound chips. This is a program you will be able to use to experiment with different kinds of sound generators and understand the physics of sound. You also notice that there is a notebook and a cassette on the photocopy machine. This finding will play a key part in your career and will start a mystery that you will be trying to solve during the story. We are now with Sam. He is also going to have an interesting trajectory. However, just now he actually has a job for you. You will make your first music track for him. So this is the interface we will use to create the music. You see one track, the second track, the third instrumental track, and the fourth drum machine track. And these are all the patterns we will use to create the song. And we will build wagons here and attach them to the locomotive, which is on the bottom part. So you can just pick any pattern and see how it sounds. And once you are satisfied with what you are hearing, you can just push the wagon to attach it to the locomotive. So this is what I am doing right now. First wagon pushed, and now I will change a few things to create a new set of 4 bars. So that's a new wagon. And attach it to the locomotive again, and then continue, change things, hear how it sounds. You can do this very intuitively. You don't have to think too much about it. Just hear it, and if it pleases you, you just commit it. So let's finish this song. So now I have a song with 4 wagons, and I will start from here. So now I want to replay my song from the beginning, so I just click the locomotive for that. And this is the train that is currently playing. So this is my song that I just made. I could do more, of course. I could go to the synthesizer and change the sound. So like this, for example. And I could hear the difference in real time. I could also change the melodies. I could create more melodies, but I will show you that later in the video. I can also switch to the game view, and I can play the game with my music on it and see how it renders. So this was just one of the mini games. Let us check another one. And another one. We will now see how to create our own melodies. This is the piano roll view in Music PowerUp, and you can start the sequencer in a loop and start adding notes to the grid. So here I am just adding a few notes, hearing how it sounds, and I can always make corrections until I get something that sounds okay. So I can move this note, which is not correctly placed, and now I can select the two notes here and move them up. Okay, so it sounds correct now. So let's go to the drum machine. So I am adding a few percussions hits. And once I have done that, I could change the sound. So this is the snare drum. I can pitch it. I can change, for example, the release of the envelope. And here I can also change the sound of the bass. I'm trying different oscillators, changing the pulse width. Now let us see the sound generators in Music PowerUp. I am playing now with a raw square wave, and you see I can change the pulse width to make it square or more rectangular. And I will now shape the sound using an ADSR envelope. It's for attack, decay, sustain and release. So it allows me to make this progressive sound. And I can add a bit of vibrato. So to make the sound more interesting. As I like to change the pulse width like this, I will set it to be automatic, to automatically go from square wave to very thin rectangular wave during the first moment of the sound. And I have also added a second oscillator slightly detuned to thicken the sound. I am now also adding a bit of a delay. So this is a different waveform. This is a triangle to sawtooth waveform. It gives a softer sound, more full also. This is yet another sound generator. This is a FM synthesis. FM stands for frequency modulation. So here this is a special FM oscillator. This is a ring modulation between a triangle waveform and a pulse waveform. And this now is a special oscillator to Music PowerUp. This is a wavetable synthesis. It has two wavetables, and you can interpolate from one to the other, and you can shape the content of the wave form of the wavetable using this frequency table here. So you are in the frequency range, and you can add some harmonics, and instantly hear the changes of the sound. So that's it. That was just a few of the possibilities of Music Power Up. In the end, Music Power Up is a rather complete music studio that you can keep using for your own projects. You can always replay all the games and chapters of the story. You can also join our community where you will be able to share sound, presets and tunes with everyone. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to add Music Power Up to your wishlist. The game will be released for PC, Steam Deck, Mac, Linux, Android, iOS by the end of this year. There will be a public demo available around June. Many thanks to the London Games Festival for including Music Power Up in their selection. That means a lot to me. Bye!